Khan, Shalom. All praises and glory go to the Most High Yahweh. Basham Yahushua, Basham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Apostle Taha, Apostle Kabal, Apostle Wakar, Apostle Ramlab, and the Shalom to the sister Achim that are precious spirit and spirit in the truth. Before I continue to say the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the children of Israel that the Bible speaks about, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the children people of the Heavenly Father, the people that live in the land of Israel today. They go back to the Khazarians, which go back to the Amalekites, which is the chief tribe of the nation of Esau, Edom. Now the people that call themselves white, European, Caucasian, Australian, American, they also go back to the nation of Esau, Edom. These videos are made to wake up our people, to lead them back to the Heavenly Father, because judgment is being passed upon the planet Earth. Now, I'm going to read this, Sirach 5, right? It said, set thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. See? So, be happy with what you have, basically. Here's how, be happy with what you have. Follow not thine own mind, and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. You see? And that's actually something that, dat is ook teruggevonden in Spreuken. Zoiets. Follow not thine own Salaka. And that's also, I switched to the Dutch. There's also something that you hear in Proverbs. Follow not thy own mind, and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. God, because you might have, how do you say that? Get in a lot of trouble because of that. I say not, who shall control me from my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. You know? Let me start it two again. Follow not thine own mind, and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. You see? Because your heart will deceive you. The heart will make you think that you got it right, but meanwhile you got it wrong. And it's just something that you feel at that moment, but that can disappear in a twinkling of an eye, man. And say not, who shall control me from my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. You see, the Most High don't like people with pride. And it says that in Proverbs 6, I believe. 7 things that the Lord hated. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For Yahweh is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go. You see? Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin, because that's becoming iniquity now. And say not, his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitudes of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rested upon sinners. Let me read it again. Concerning propitiation, that's verse 5, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. You see? You're supposed to fear when you do things like that. And say not, his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rested upon sinners. God. And say not, his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rested upon sinners. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, but not off from day to day, for surely suddenly they surely shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. All right. Set not thine heart aright. Set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten, which Esau is doing all the time. You know, gold, silver, diamonds, all those type of things in other countries, man. Meanwhile, the people themselves, they be, they don't really get ahead in life. Set not thy heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. You see, that's what they don't realize yet. Window not thy every kind, and go not into every way, for so doeth the sinner that hath a double tongue. This is all knowledge, man. All ancient knowledge that our forefathers used to have. Let me start at 7. Make no tarrying to turn to Yahweh, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. Set not thy heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. Verse 9. Winnow not with every wind, and go not every way, for so do the sinners that had a double tongue. Let me read it again. Windows not with every wind, and go not into every day. So look, let me read it right. Make no turning to Yahweh, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth, and in thy strength thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. Yeah? Set not thy heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. Winnow not with every wind, and go not into every way, for so doeth the sinner that hath a double tongue. Be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is fall. Be not called. That's a deep one right there. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is his fall. Be not called a whisperer, and lie not in wait with thy tongue, for foul shame is upon the thief, and an evil condemnation upon the double tongue. Yeah, be not ignorant of anything in great matter or small. So great matters or small matters, it don't matter. You still have to take just as much attention for both type of children or whatever. God, so like I'm very tired, man. So like, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. So, before you only had so I'm just gonna close it out. I'm very tired, Achim. Shalom, Yahweh Shmashah, Basham Makabadash Bakta. Just hope it was edifying. Shalom.